most popular fragrances by state. You might not expect that each state would have a popular fragrance, but they do. I've done some research from some various websites of at least what they say are the most popular fragrances per state, so I'm going off of that. And the first one I'm going to mention, out of all states, Wyoming. Apparently the favorite scent of Wyoming is Liz Claiborne Eau de Toilette, which is a pretty classic floral fragrance. It kind of comes in that little triangle bottle, a very classic little scent, which is not exactly the most popular fragrance I would expect from Wyoming in particular. You know, Wyoming's kind of, at least I think, the Wild West a little bit. But Liz Claiborne, that's their favorite scent, apparently. The next one is Vermont. Apparently Vermont really enjoys Arpège, which is from L'Avant. Very, very classic, came out in the 1920s, I believe. Classic French perfume. I've always wanted to try it because I've heard it's similar to Chanel No. 5. It also comes in a very nice kind of black globe sort of bottle. But it's a very classic floral fragrance. Utah apparently really, really likes Burberry. You know, most people think Burberry is for the English, but apparently Utah... How do you say people from Utah? Utahns? People from Utah. Apparently they enjoy Burberry as well. New Mexico. Apparently they really like The One from Calvin Klein, which is a very popular unisex fragrance that came out in the 90s. You know, very kind of fresh but distinct sort of fragrance. New Hampshire, of all places, apparently really enjoys Nuit de Cellophane from Serge Lutens, which is a very, very luxurious fragrance. That's a primarily woodsy sort of fragrance, a little bit more on the heavier side. Montana apparently has the most popular fragrance of Happy from Clinique, which is a primarily citrus floral sort of fragrance with some nice juicy grapefruit tones. Calvin Klein Euphoria is the favorite of Missouri. It's kind of a more heavy fragrance with some pomegranate and some black orchid as well. Hawaii has the preferred fragrance of Jessica McClintock Eau de Parfum, which is a very floral, very citrusy, very natural sort of fragrance. Aquilina Pink Sugar is the favorite of Alaska, which is something I would not expect at all. Pink Sugar, as you could expect, is a very sugary vanilla sort of fragrance. I would not expect that for Alaska, the last frontier, wearing pink sugar. It's also a favorite of Washington. Now, one that I have not heard before, Mackie by Bob Mackie, is a favorite of Nebraska, Iowa, and Oklahoma, so the heartland states. It has some notes of peach, mimosa, kind of like a fruity floral sort of thing. West Virginia, Idaho, Kansas, and Arizona all really like Calvin Klein Obsession, which is a very musky, woodsy, animalistic sort of fragrance, which was extremely popular during the 80s. And Light Blue from Dolce & Gabbana is a favorite of 17 states, mainly the ones I haven't mentioned yet, like the Dakotas and things like that, but 17 states, that's, you know, the rest of them. And for a good reason, Light Blue is a very nice, floral, crisp, slightly citrusy sort of fragrance. So those are the main fragrances that are popular depending on the state. So there you go. If you have any opinions or questions about this, leave your opinions down in the comment section below. If you like the video, leave a like, maybe subscribe, and I make videos throughout the week, so stick around for those.